Yeah. Reverse. The Montreal Canadiens win yesterday by a score of 7-4 against the New Jersey Devils. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to tell you what's happening between the Canadiens and the New Jersey Devils. But before we start, you know already the drill. Please don't forget to click on the likes. Tell me what you think about the performance of the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, of course, remember, you have greatness inside of you. Let's dive in about the game. And first of all, the Montreal Canadiens, for the first time in 72 games, they scored 7 goals this season. They always been scored two time goal, 6 goals per game, twice only. And this time is the first time they reached 7 goals in one game. Let's dive in about this score sheet of the game. 4 goals at the first period. Montreal scored 3 times. Right away, back-to-back in less of 2 minutes at the beginning of 6 minutes of the game. Nick Suzuki scores 19 of the season, following by Jake Evans. The score is 10 of the season. Right away, that way, it was 2-0, but less of the 30-second letters. Thomas Tatar scored for the Devils, cut the lead from 2-1. It's 14 of the season. And then 6 minutes later, Cole Caulfield again, is 17 of the season, is 16 under Martin Saint-Louis. This is give him is 30 points of the season. And in the last 26 game under Martin Saint-Louis, unbelievable what Caulfield does with Martin Saint-Louis now. This is the end of the first period with 4 goals, 3-1 Montreal Canadiens, no penalties during the first period, and the shot was a little bit more advantage. The Devils by 15-8. During second period, only 2 goals, and I'll be honest with you, this period was not very good for the Montreal Canadiens. They didn't completely get dominated by the Devils. Again, we have to wait until 15 minutes of the period. AJ Greer scored his first of the season. McLeod Gray's got an assist, got the lead again for the second time by 1. But right away, 1 minute, 20 seconds later, Joel Armia showed the puck. Wow. Top crossbar, top shell. Wideman and Gallagher got an assist on that one. Complete again this second period. By a score of 4-2 for the Montreal Canadiens, back again with a lead by 2 goals. Only 1 penalty, power play for the Devils, do absolutely nothing, only 2 shots on Jake Allen. But I can mention this, Allen was unbelievable during the second period. The score does not show what happening. The Devils completely dominate Montreal, 15-8 the shot during the second period. During the third period, again, another period of 3 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. 2 for the Devils, 5 goals overall. Right away at the beginning, Wideman, a shot point from the blue line. He scored his 4th of the season. Then, honestly, 15 seconds later, Dvorak scored his 10th of the season. Wideman and Clague got an assist. That one goal was the end of the game for Andrew Hammond. Gave 6 goals and 19 shots. This was not his night, honestly, but we cannot blame him for every game, every goal. And that way, Montreal take the lead 6-2. Then you have 2 goals already right away. Ty Smith cut the lead from 4-3, 4 of the season. Then at 10:59, Jesper Parat scored his 23rd of the season, cut the lead by 2. And then Kale Clague scored his 2nd of the season, gave back the lead for the Montreal by 3. It was complete, honestly, the third period by a score of 7-4 overall. During that period, only 1 power play for the Devils again. This is the second of the game. And then that period, we have no goal from them. The shots during the third period, 11 Montreal, 10 for the New Jersey Devils. Let's dive in now for the 3-star of the game. All Montreal, Kale Clague and Chris Wideman, both of them, and Christian Dvorak, honestly, with him They are the 3-star of the game. All three have a 1 goal, 2 assists. And Wideman and Clague was back in the lineup. So great performance for the pairing, the third pairing for the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go by the number. 26 Montreal shot on the net, 37 for the Devils. 57 versus 43 for the face-off Montreal. Montreal had 0% on power play. The Devils did not score in 2 attempts. 21 shot Montreal, 17 for the Devils, 14 for the Montreal block shot, 9 for the Devils. Only 4-minute penalty for the Montreal. Finally, they gave away 12-10 Montreal advantage for that one. For the best player, for leader, for both teams, Esquire have a 2 assists, 2 points yesterday. Greer, AJ shot 4 times on Jake Allen. Ty Smith, maybe one of the best games of the season, 22-13 for the TOI. Finally, Abman was not his best game of the year. Only .684, stopped only 13 of the 19 shot he faced. For the Montreal Canadiens, Clague with Wideman and Dvorak have 3 points each. Armia shot 3 times of the Amen Odaz. Finally, Romanov played 22-14, and Allen have a save percentage of 8, 9, and 2. Stop 33 of the 37 shot he faced yesterday. Time for the Frenchy corner. Abs won 7-4. That's the most goal they did so far this season. Barron, Harris, Barron, and Barron. It's complicated sometimes. Both names are out of the lineup, and they bring back Tyler Pitlick, Wideman, and Clague in the lineup. And with Dvorak, all three have, like I mentioned earlier, 3.1 goal, 2 assists. Hammond left the game after 6 goals at the beginning of the third period. Really difficult night overall for Andrew Hammond, ex-Montreal Canadiens. We know we have a 3-0-0 with Montreal, but last night again for the second game, remember, the last 7-6 against the Colorado. That may be the end, maybe the Hammond in NHL, to be honest with you, for the veteran of 34 years old. Jake Allen solid in front of the net. Overall, he stopped 33 of the 37 shots he faced, but during the second period, 15 shots. He gave 2 goals, but again, without him, the first, honestly, all the second period, Montreal have a difficult, really difficult time, to be honest with you. I'm going to talk about this the next couple seconds when I'm talking about Martin Saint-Louis. Abs took advantage of the opportunities. When I'm talking about the first period, they have 7-8 shots. Second period, even 10 shots possible. Both 18 shots, I believe, after 2 periods. But they score 4 goals of this, and then they shot 3 more times in the first period, the third period, and they add more 2 goals. So they have 6 goals and 19 shots. So they really took advantage of the opportunities yesterday, and you know already, Jake Evans, Cole Caulfield, Armia, Dvorak, Wideman, and the Clague score for the Montreal Canadiens, and that's maybe the turnover of the game for me. The fact they took advantage of the opportunities to score 7 goals yesterday. Martin Saint-Louis after the game. Talk about frustration, about talk first of all about the very bad second period. He was not upset, but very disappointed the way they played the second period. He said, look, we got completely dominated. Jake Allen saved us because we don't deserve to take the lead by 2 goals after 40 minutes. He said, they was all over us. We have a really bad period where we gave away puck, we turned over the puck, we was behind on the puck retrieval, we did not win the battle 50-50. We really not compete against the Devils. Without Jake Allen, we don't deserve to be lead by 2, but sometimes, some nights, it's happening. But I like the fact they come back at the third period. They play overall a good period, but the third period we come back. We talk about this during the second and intermission, and the boys play better during the third period. That's the way we get out with 2 goals at the beginning of the third period. Competition at the intern, defense forward. We see yesterday Clague and Wideman come back in the lineup without Barron and Harris, and also Biron out of the lineup. He said, look, we have a competition at the intern. We know we have a great players here. He talked a little bit more about Chris Wideman yesterday. Why Wideman said he's really appreciated by his teammates. He said sometimes he played bigger what he looked like, honestly, physically. He's there for his teammate. He have a great relationship. He's a good veteran, play a long year, many years in the NHL, come back from KHL. First of all, so he said, look, I really like what we saw from Chris Wideman yesterday. Also, we have an interview after the game from Nate Clague, and he mentioned about the fact like he's very grateful about the opportunity he has with the Montreal Canadiens. He said, look, I go one day at a time. I don't know what tomorrow could be, but I have to go only 24 hours, probably 24 hours, and I'm grateful about that opportunity. On the flip side, for the Devils, does not do well overall, right? They struggled for the last couple of weeks. They gave a lot of goals. And this is about the fact, look, Hammond is the number 7 goaltender between the pipe for the. So it's another problem they have. But fact also they miss Jack Hughes. There's no him. Jack Hughes is their best players by far. I know Jesper Bratt and Sarakovic, but when you miss a player like Jack Hughes, of course you're going to pay the price at some point. And that's happening also yesterday against Montreal Canadiens. On the flip side, they shoot a lot of puck on the net. Not many dangerous, but I like the fact like Sarakovic, Ashar, and Jesper Bratt have a good game against Montreal Canadiens. Very quiet game overall. No penalties, honestly, only 2. The whistle of the referee was in the pocket yesterday. Not many physical game, to be honest with you. Finally, the next game Montreal is going to be in Toronto at the Toronto City. Again, the Maple Leaf, Saturday at 7 o'clock. This is the 4th time they play each other. And Toronto win the first and the Montreal win the last 2. And finally, the Montreal still on the road. Carey Price continued to be with the team. Don't expect to see Carey Price between the pipes against Toronto, where they win again the Dallas Stars 4-3 and overtime. And Aston Matthews' score is 55-56, beat the record of the Rick Vibe. They become the most goal in one season by any player during the history of the Toronto Maple Leaf. Guys, this complete another post-game recap Montreal Canadiens this season. Great W for the Montreal. 7 goals. This happened a lot, so we have to enjoy this time for sure. But before we leave, we want to remind, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about the Montreal Canadiens game yesterday against the New Jersey Devils. And of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, blessing day, everybody.